In today's video, we're going to take the electric SUP one step closer to reality, although a step in a different direction than I'd originally intended. On eBay, jet drives that are intended for RC boats are available for a low number of dollars. These boats usually travel quite fast, so I thought that if we were looking for slow speed on the SUP, that they may work. But with the last video, we were able to determine that we needed probably around 50 pounds of thrust. By the time we get 50 pounds of thrust, the jet drive was going to cost $250. And that's not including a motor, controllers, batteries, everything else that we would need. So it was starting to look like this was going to become a $1,000 project. Quite a bit more than what I was wanting to spend for this. Just looking to goof around a little bit on the SUP. However, this does take the SUP fast enough. So I think what I'm going to do is adapt this so that I can run it on the SUP as an E-drive. One of my main concerns when I was using it, however, was steering. So my first test is going to be to make the switch that's under here, make the switch remote so that so it's not so jury-rigged. So I'm going to go ahead and make that remote, mount this back on the SUP, and see how well I can steer this thing just using the regular SUP paddle. I've got the cover off, and this is a switch we want to move, and there's just 3 wires here. My intention is to just extend the wires so that the rider can hold the switch in its hand. So I've got the switch wired in remotely. Pass the wires through the tube, and there it is, hanging at the end of this tube. So now the idea is that hopefully I can stand up on this paddleboard, power it up, and see if I can possibly steer, but then be able to power it down really easily so that if I can't, then I don't go crashing into something. Well, that was interesting. Testing out the paddleboard showed that I had exactly no steering. So there was nothing I could do to get any kind of steering on this at all. Maybe a few degrees was about it. If I really paddled on one side, I could speed up to one side and point it in just the very slightest direction. But if there's going to be any kind of steering, looks like I'm going to need some sort of a rudder situation or some sort of a steering situation on the motor. Kind of thinking that for a SUP, it's not really worth it. But I do have some other projects in mind where this information is going to be useful. So we'll be getting into those shortly. I do plan on goofing around with this a little bit more, and if we get any significant updates, then I'll get you posted on it. But for now, I'm thinking that this project is, for the most part, it's pretty much dead. I'm not going to take it too much further because I think that the effort it's going to take to get steering on this is probably not worth it for me. Thanks for watching my video, and we'll be starting a new project with the next episode. Have a great day.